If you ask a generous question, one that invites honesty, dignity, revelation, you will get something real in return. You are listening to the Voice Room Podcast, a space dedicated to refining your voice, elevating your speech, and mastering professional presence. Hello there, welcome back to the Voice Room Podcast, and I'm your host, Karina Tian, your voice, speech, and communication expert. As always, I'm here to help you unlock your most authentic and powerful communication style. So let me ask you a question. What is the best question you have ever been asked? Just pause for a second. Think about it. Maybe it was unexpected. Maybe it opens you up. Or maybe it makes you feel seen. Today's episode is all about that exact magic, the art of asking powerful questions that spark real connection. Because we are in our fast-paced, noisy world, and the quality of our communication often comes down not to what we say, but what we ask. We're going to unpack the science, the strategy, and the spirit behind powerful questioning and how you can use it in conversations that matter. Whether you are at work, on stage, or sitting across from someone you care about, asking better questions might just be your communication superpower. So let's dive in. Let's start with a very simple truth. Questions invite statements. Behavioral psychologist Michael Bungay, author of The Coaching Habit, says, telling is quick, asking is profound. If you want to change the way someone thinks, ask a question and then shut up and listen. So the goal here isn't to sound smart, it's to be curious, generous, and present. Alright, so what makes a question powerful? Let's break this down. A powerful question is, number one, open-ended. It cannot be answered with a yes or no. Number two, purposeful. It should reflect that you are actually interested. Number three, reflective. It makes the other person think or feel. Number four, respectful. It honors the other person's experience. Here is a quick example. Instead of, did you like the event? Try this. What was the moment during the event that stayed with you? See the difference? One checks a box and the other opens a door. I want to give you some questions you can literally take and use at work, with friends, or even in high-stakes conversations. These are the kinds of questions that go beyond surface talk. Number one, what's something you've been thinking about a lot lately? Number two, when do you feel most like yourself? Number three, what's the challenge that's teaching you something right now? Number four, if this week has a theme, what would it be? Number five, what's something about you that most people don't know, but you wish they did? You don't have to use this verbatim, but notice the tone, curious, kind, and open. These aren't interrogation questions. They're invitation questions. Hey, I'm putting together something special for next year. An experiential session to explore your voice and presence more deeply. If you want in early, join the list on the Voice Room Podcast page. See you there. Alright, let's get practical. How do you bring powerful questions into a workplace or professional setting without feeling like a therapy? Here are some examples tailored for meetings, leadership, or networking. Number one, what's a win, big or small, you're proud of this week? Number two, what's the biggest challenge in your world right now? Number 3, if nothing were holding you back, what would you do differently? Number 4, what do you need more of? Support, clarity, or time? Number 5, what's one assumption we haven't challenged yet? These types of questions build psychological safety. They show you care, you listen, and you are engaged, especially when followed by silence and attention. You know what matters almost more than the words you use: the way you ask. Your tone, your pause, your presence can either make a question land with impact or feel mechanical. Let's take this. What's something you're struggling with right now? Now imagine saying that with soft curiosity after someone shares a tough moment. That's supportive. For example, what is something you're struggling with right now? Say it fast and flat in a meeting. It might come off intrusive. What's something you're struggling with right now? So here's the rule. Match the emotional temperature of the room. Use pause. Let the other person breathe. Let them choose how deep they want to go. Asking powerful questions isn't just about connection with others. It's also about what it reveals about you. It shows you are present, that you are not here to impress, but to engage. But you value other person's thoughts, stories, and ideas too. One of my favorite author, Krista Tippett, host of On Being podcast, said, questions elicit answers in their likeness. So if you ask a simplistic question, you get a simplistic answer. Isn't that beautiful? Now, here's the most important part. Don't ruin a great question with a rushed response. Ask, pause, breathe, let it land, and listen. Not just for what is said, but what is unsaid. The silences, the shifts in energy, the hesitation, all of that is communication. When you hold space, people open up, and that's where connection lives. So there you have it, the art of asking powerful questions that spark connection. I hope this inspires you to bring more curiosity into your conversation and to trust that asking, not just telling, can be a profound act of presence and leadership. If you loved today's episode, don't forget to share it with someone curious. Hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode, and leave a comment. What's a question that changed your life? And of course, follow us on Instagram at The Voice Room for weekly inspiration, tips, and tools to elevate your communication. I'm Karina, and thanks for being here with me. I can't wait to connect with you again in the next episode. Until then, ask generously and listen deeply.